In our fast-paced world, where stress and challenges lurk at every corner, the quest for mental strength has never been more critical. But what if I told you that some answers to modern problems could be found in ancient wisdom? Yes, I'm talking about the teachings of the Buddha, a guiding light from the past that illuminates the path to overcoming mental weaknesses. Today, we'll dive deep into how Buddha's timeless strategies can help us not just survive, but thrive in our personal and professional lives. From grappling with procrastination to battling anxiety and boosting self-confidence, Buddha's insights offer a profound source of strength. In this video, expect a journey through the core concepts of mental resilience as taught by Buddha, including an exploration of the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. We will also delve into a captivating Zen story that beautifully illustrates these teachings in action. Plus, I'll share some practical tips that you can start using today to harness these ancient wisdoms in your daily life. So if you're ready to transform your mind and empower your spirit, stay tuned as we uncover how to master mental strength through Buddha's enduring wisdom. What exactly do we mean when we talk about mental weakness? It often manifests as procrastination, where tasks are endlessly postponed, anxiety, which can paralyze our ability to act, and a lack of confidence that stifles our potential to achieve greatness. These symptoms do more than just affect our mood. They can significantly impact both our personal and professional lives, leading to missed opportunities and decreased well-being. The good news is that mental resilience, the antithesis of mental weakness, can be transformative. Imagine being able to approach every challenge with a clear, confident mind and a heart full of courage. This isn't just a distant dream, but a possible reality through understanding and practice. Building mental strength isn't about suppressing feelings or emotions. Rather, it involves developing a deeper understanding of them, recognizing our inherent tendencies towards negative thinking and self-doubt, and actively working towards shifting these patterns. The process isn't overnight. It requires persistence and patience, but leads to profound rewards. In the following segments, we will explore how the teachings of Buddha not only illuminate these struggles, but also offer practical solutions to overcome them. By integrating these ancient strategies into our modern lives, we can cultivate a fortified mind that stands resilient in the face of life's adversities. When we turn to the teachings of Buddha, we find a treasure trove of wisdom that addresses the very core of human suffering and mental struggle. Buddha, a revered spiritual leader whose insights have endured through millennia, offers not just philosophical concepts, but practical tools that are surprisingly relevant to our contemporary psychological challenges. Central to Buddha's teachings is the idea that understanding and transforming the mind is essential to overcoming suffering. This is particularly pertinent in today's world, where mental health concerns are prevalent and often relate to our habits and thought processes. One of Buddha's most profound frameworks for understanding human experience is the Four Noble Truths. These truths serve as a guide to identifying, understanding, and overcoming mental obstacles. They begin with recognizing that suffering exists, the first noble truth, and then diagnosing its causes, the second noble truth. The third noble truth brings hope, proclaiming that it's possible to end this suffering, leading us to the fourth noble truth, which lays out the path towards achieving this liberation through practical steps known as the Eightfold Path. The relevance of these teachings today is uncanny. For instance, consider the modern issues like burnout or social media addiction. They reflect an underlying turmoil and dissatisfaction that Buddha addressed through understanding desire and attachment. His solutions, such as cultivating right mindfulness and right concentration, are not merely spiritual suggestions, but are supported by contemporary psychological research advocating mindfulness and focused attention as tools for mental health. In the next parts of this video, we will delve deeper into each of the Four Noble Truths and explore how they specifically relate to building mental strength in our lives. By embracing these ancient yet timeless strategies, we can start on a path not just towards managing but mastering our mental landscapes. Let me share a Zen story that beautifully encapsulates the journey towards mental strength through Buddha's teachings. This story is about a young monk who struggled with his meditations, often distracted by his own thoughts and doubts. Despite his best efforts, peace of mind seemed just out of reach, and he felt overwhelmed by his perceived mental weaknesses. One day, he approached his master, feeling defeated, and confessed his continuous struggle. The master listened intently and then led the young monk to a tranquil pond. He instructed him to stir the water and watch as the mud from the bottom clouded the clear water. The young monk did as told, and then the master said, "Now wait and watch what happens when you allow it to settle." Gradually, as the water stilled, it became clear again. The master explained, "Your mind is like this pond. When stirred by your thoughts and emotions, it becomes troubled. But if you let it settle, clarity will return. The strength you seek isn't about fighting the mud, but in allowing it to settle." This story resonates deeply with our own experiences. In moments of anxiety and overthinking, our minds feel clouded, filled with mental mud. However, by applying mindfulness, a key aspect of Buddha's teachings, we learn not just to calm the surface, but to let the sediment settle naturally. The monk's journey reflects our own in many ways. His initial defeat was not a sign of failure, but a part of his path to understanding and resilience. Similarly, every challenge we face can become a stepping stone towards greater mental strength if we approach it with the right mindset. Through this Zen narrative, we learn that developing mental strength is not about eliminating challenges or negative thoughts, but about managing our reactions to them. It teaches us that peace comes from within, and that we possess the capacity to achieve it through patience and understanding. Applying Buddha's wisdom to our daily lives can seem daunting at first, but with simple, actionable steps, we can begin to cultivate mental strength and resilience. Here are a few practical tips to help you integrate these ancient teachings into your modern lifestyle. Firstly, start by incorporating meditation into your daily routine. Meditation is central to Buddha's teachings and serves as a powerful tool to enhance mindfulness and concentration. Even just a few minutes each day can make a significant difference in how you perceive and react to stress. You can begin with guided meditations focusing on breathing, or mindfulness practices that bring your attention to the present moment. Secondly, practice compassion. Buddha emphasized the importance of compassion not just towards others, but towards oneself. When you catch yourself in a cycle of self-criticism or negative self-talk, gently remind yourself that mistakes are part of human growth. Treat yourself with the same kindness you would offer a friend in distress. Another key aspect is learning to cultivate detachment. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent, but rather learning to let go of the attachments that cause emotional turmoil. Start by identifying one area in your life where your expectations or desires are causing you stress. Practice consciously releasing your grip on these outcomes by reminding yourself of the impermanence of all things. Finally, integrate the principles of the Eightfold Path that are particularly relevant to overcoming mental obstacles, such as right effort and right mindfulness. Right effort encourages us to cultivate positive states of mind, while right mindfulness helps us become more aware of our thoughts and feelings without being overwhelmed by them. By taking small steps each day to apply these teachings, you'll gradually notice a shift in your mental habits and overall well-being. The path may require persistence and patience, but the peace and strength gained through these practices are well worth the effort. As we wrap up our exploration of overcoming mental weakness through Buddha's wisdom, let's recap the key insights we've uncovered. We delved into the understanding of mental weakness and how it manifests in our lives as procrastination, anxiety, and lack of confidence. We also explored how Buddha's teachings, particularly the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, provide a profound framework for building mental resilience. The Zen story we discussed illustrated the power of mindfulness and patience, reminding us that clarity and strength often come from allowing our mental turmoil to settle rather than trying to force change. This narrative, alongside Buddha's teachings, encourages us to view our mental struggles not just as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. I encourage you now to reflect on your own life. Identify areas where you might be experiencing mental weaknesses, or where Buddha's teachings could help enhance your mental strength. Remember, the journey towards greater mental resilience is personal and ongoing. It requires commitment, but each step forward is a step towards a more empowered and peaceful self. Let me leave you with an inspiring quote from Buddha. "Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment." This powerful reminder calls us to focus on the here and now, which is the first step toward overcoming any form of mental suffering. Thank you for joining me in this journey. May you find strength and peace on your path, using these timeless wisdoms to guide you through life's challenges. Now that we've explored the profound wisdom of Buddha on overcoming mental weakness, I'd love to hear from you. In the comments below, share how you plan to apply these teachings in your life. Which aspect of Buddha's wisdom resonated the most with you? Do you have a personal experience where mindfulness or compassion made a difference in overcoming your own mental struggles? If this video has offered you valuable insights, consider sharing it with friends or family who might also benefit from learning about these transformative teachings. The journey towards mental strength is often more rewarding when shared with others who can support and grow with us. Lastly, if you're interested in more content like this, exploring personal growth and ancient wisdom that stands the test of time, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated on new videos that could help light your path to a stronger, more resilient mind. Thank you for watching, and remember, every step you take in applying these teachings is a step towards not just surviving, but thriving in the face of life's challenges.